First off, I bought this, I paid for it, nobody gave it to me to make the video. I want you to know that right up front. Normally, I wouldn't be making a video about a hose nozzle. It's kind of a small item. I don't think it really requires a video in a lot of cases. However, there is something about this that you need to know. And there was a reason I chose this one over the multiple other hose nozzles that I could have either ordered online or gone to my local big box store and got. And I'll show you that in just a second. This is the hose nozzle we're getting rid of. You know, it's old, it's been sitting out in the sun forever. It doesn't really work that well anymore. And one of the reasons that it's old and been sitting out in the sun is every time I have to take it off, I have to unscrew it like this. It just doesn't get done, so it just sits out in the sun and becomes worn, and it has become worn to the point where it's really no good anymore. So it is going in there. This, and the reason I want to show it to you, it comes with quick connects, which would have totally saved my last hose nozzle had I had, because then I could have just had this on here and quick connected. I'll show you. So when you want to go from one to the other, you simply connect them like that. This is actually a set of hose nozzles. It comes with one with multiple doohickeys on it, which make it do just about everything. And it comes with the more traditional hose nozzle, which is adjustable also, but from fan to spray. Now, I know a question that most people will have is there leaking? Honestly, that little bit of moisture is just from my hose right there. There is, as you can see, no spraying out of that. It is sealed well. And just to prove that it is on, so you see the pressure there. Now it's, of course, it's got water on it now, but when you try to put it back in with the pressure on, you won't be able to do it. So you're gonna have to turn your hose off to put it back in. Now, what made me buy it in the first place is because I just reseeded this part of my yard and I actually have to water it. My other hose nozzle was broken and I needed something. Now, also what you have here is this is full force, and you can dial it back. So that's a nice feature to have. You don't have to go all the way to your faucet to turn it down. You can actually turn it down from here. I'm always going to do things at full power, usually. Anyway, go through the different ones. That's the mist. There's the flat. There's the sprinkler, jet, cone. I don't know if you can see that cone there. Soaker. Full. The full and the jet are kind of similar. The full is just a little bit less jetty. Center. Center's kind of like a tighter sprinkler. And vertical is just literally taking the fan and see. So it's, you know, it's just another fan, just a different angle. It's probably so you can use that, but you don't have to have your, you know, your hand turned an awkward way. There's the flat, see? So if you wanted flat up and down, you'd do that. If you wanted vertical, you'd do the other. I'm actually gonna use a shower today. Can't get too much water on my yard here because it's kind of a runoff area and I don't want to wash the seed away. Another nice thing about having the shower feature rather than something that's a little heavier. This will make it much easier to take the hose on and off. I'll show you here in just a second. Anyway, take that one off, put that one on just as quick as that. Now this nozzle, absolutely great for watering plants, but also good for, you know, rinsing off your car. If you have two faucets that you need to have outdoor nozzles at, they do give you two quick connects. So you can have one of these on each faucet and just use one of these on each hose. You don't have to use the quick connect, but honestly, I don't know why you wouldn't if you have it, and it does make it very convenient to take the nozzle off and put it in your garage or your shed. That way you kind of protect it from being out in the sun and all the elements all the time. It'll probably last a lot longer that way. The most important thing about this is that you still have the capability to turn this up and down, so you can turn that down to a trickle basically. And then if you're washing your house or something, your siding, you can use it like this. Very handy to have that, to be able to just, boom, you're done. Put it inside, leave that on your hose, and you could reconnect it whenever you need to. This is why I love it, because, and I should probably get a hose reel, I know, but I can just pop the nozzle off, put it in the garage or the shed, and nothing stays out here but the quick connect. And I have an extra quick connect. So for the value, you can't beat this. I hope it helped you out. If you need one of these, then the link will be down in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.